Anya gripped the steering wheel, her knuckles turned white. Hollow Creek had not changed. The same eerie silence, the same menacing trees. 10 years had passed since she left, 10 years since she vowed never to return. She parked in front of her grandmother's house. The house stood desolate. It was a stark reminder of Anya's past, the past she had tried so hard to forget, the past that haunted her dreams. Anya stepped out of the car. The air felt heavy. It was like a warning. A shiver ran down her spine. She felt a strange presence watching her. She couldn't shake the feeling that something was wrong. She just knew it deep inside her bones. The local diner was mostly empty. Anya sat at a table by the window. She listened to the locals whisper about the recent deaths. A cold dread crept into her heart. The deaths were strange and unexplained. "They say it's the curse," the waitress whispered, her eyes wide with fear. "The curse of Hollow Creek." Anya tried to ignore the stories, but the fear in the waitress's voice was contagious. It brought back memories she had tried to bury. The legend of a vengeful spirit haunting Hollow Creek, a spirit that claimed the souls of the living. That night, sleep evaded Anya. The old house creaked and groaned around her. The wind howled like a banshee. Every gust whispered tales of horror and despair. Anya couldn't shake off the feeling that something was terribly wrong. This was more than just a curse. This was something sinister. Anya started her investigation at the town library. She felt drawn to the mystery. The librarian, an old woman with knowing eyes, recognized her instantly. "Anya, you've returned," she said, her voice a low tremor. "I need to know about the curse," Anya asked, her voice barely above a whisper. The librarian led her to a dusty corner. She pulled out old books and yellowed newspaper clippings. They told tales of a witch, burned at the stake centuries ago. Her vengeful spirit, they said, haunted Hollow Creek. Anya devoured the information. There was a connection, she felt it. A connection between the curse and the recent deaths. A connection she couldn't quite grasp. Something was missing. A vital clue. Section 4. Shadows of the Past. Anya found herself drawn to the old graveyard. It was where the witch was said to be buried. The air hung heavy with dread and decay. The scent of damp earth filled her nostrils. She could almost feel the presence of the dead all around her. As she walked through the crumbling tombstones, she saw it. A symbol etched on her grandmother's grave. The same symbol from the old books. The symbol of the witch. Suddenly, memories flooded back. Memories of her grandmother's strange rituals, her cryptic warnings about the witch's power. Memories Anya had suppressed, buried deep within. Anya's grandmother wasn't just superstitious, she was a protector, a guardian against the darkness. Section 5. Blood Moon Revelation. That night, a blood moon hung low in the sky. Anya felt a chill run down her spine. She knew she had to act fast. The town was in danger, and she was the only one who could stop it. She raced to the town square. The witch's spirit was strongest there, and that's where she would find the answers she desperately sought. The town was eerily deserted, the silence suffocating. Suddenly, she saw him. The town sheriff, standing in the center of the square, his eyes glowing an unnatural red. He was chanting in a language she didn't understand but felt in her bones. The air crackled with dark energy. The sheriff was the one behind the deaths. He was possessed by the witch's spirit, using it for his own twisted purposes. But why? Section 6. A New Dawn. Anya knew what she had to do. She had to confront the sheriff. She had to stop him from unleashing the witch's full power. Anya remembered her grandmother's words. The witch's power could be broken, but only by someone of her own bloodline. Anya stepped into the circle of firelight. She met the sheriff's gaze. "It ends tonight," she said, her voice trembling but resolute. The sheriff lunged at her, his eyes blazed with fury. Anya fought back, her fear replaced by a strange sense of purpose. She realized this was her destiny, to face the darkness and protect the town. The battle raged through the night. Anya, wielding the power within her, finally subdued the sheriff. As dawn broke, the witch's spirit was vanquished, its grip on Hollow Creek broken. Anya stood, exhausted but victorious, in the town square. The nightmare was over. She had faced her demons, both internal and external. A new dawn had come to Hollow Creek, but Anya knew some scars never truly fade.